Alrighty, so let's start with the first one that was, oh my gosh, everybody was talking about it. That is Yomaps and Kiddies. So many sentiments on social media, so many congratulatory messages from celebrities, from, just commoners. It was just crazy. And look, we already knew that the 23rd was going to come, and we had a lot of anticipation of how Kiddies was going to look, what Yomaps is going to wear. Of course, we all knew it was going to be at Sarova, and it was just crazy. It was just, you go to this social media platform, you go to this Facebook page, you go to this blogger, everybody was just talking about Yomaps and Kiddies' wedding. I must say, Kiddies looked absolutely amazing. We're not going to take away the beauty from her. Ojamuntu are beautiful. Ali lovely, fantastic, and wonderful. And of course, Yomaps was looking just dapper, like literally, alrighty. And I must make mention that he was dressed by Harris Nation. And as you know, Harris Nation at some point got a lot of backlash. He was really not trading for the right reasons. There were so many speculations that he eats people's money. He doesn't fulfill, people have made payments to him, and he has not delivered so many things. I was so happy to see him just, revive himself and how he's been pushing himself. I actually even wrote him a message saying, look, bro, I'm happy. Like, I've seen what you're doing. And because I've got his contact, so I saw on his status that he's the one that dressed him, and I was really ecstatic because, it matters how you get up after you fall down. And I was so happy to see that. Anyway, back to Yomaps and Kiddies. It was really beautiful, and I took time to read some comments, and some people were just like, hey, you can take the ghetto out of you can take someone out of the ghetto, but you can't take the ghetto out of their minds. Or just like, it is looking a bit combonish. I'm sure it was from the other camp. Speaking of the other camp, I know a lot of people are waiting. Mwizukanja postepo tidware. But no, we did. To be honest, I also took time to go to Mwizukanji's page. I was like, what's going on? So it was just, it was crazy. It was just beautiful to see. Look, I was in a situation where I found myself taking part in a conversation where they were talking about, look, it might be the case that Mwizukanji is like, she's just like a really nice person. Like, not like what people say, thinking, no, maybe Mwizukanji is just, Kiddies, like people say, no, Kiddies, maybe she's not a nice person. Like, especially people on Mwizukanji's camp. Like, you can genuinely think that, after reading, there was a post that Yoma put up some time back where he said, I wish people could really see what I see because you're a really nice person. And my friends were arguing and say, look, we might just be influenced by comments that come on social media, but maybe Kiddies might just be like, she might be like a really nice person, and maybe because, the video that circulated of how those girls were, beating Dave, which Kiddies was part of, and so many sentiments that maybe she's just, in it for just a few years, in it for the fame, like she's too good for Yomaps. Just like Yomaps right now is kind of happening. Like maybe when Yomaps, you can drop a bar, then she might move on to another person. So many sentiments that were coming through on social media. And whatever the case, the wedding was absolutely beautiful. It looked the part, and they were looking happy. Of course, we saw different celebrities showing up. Maki too, Shefi, Hantinga was also present. We haven't seen Hantinga for a while on Facebook, but she's quite active on Instagram and TikTok, yeah. And of course, Mrs. Chef 187 as well. It was just beautiful to see, Funny enough, I came across a video today. Well, it was just a coincidence that Bukata was somewhere, and then she was looking kind of sad, and then the mother played Yomaps' song, and she just brightened up. Have a look at this.
Which song do you want? We'll play it after this one, okay? Okay. Even this one is a nice song. Happy now? You are happy?
You see? I'm just like, what kind of bond is this? It's quite clear that they've got such an amazing relationship between, that is between Bukata and the father. And I saw a lot of comments like, no, was she invited at the wedding? And to be honest, for me, I see nothing wrong with Mwizukanji choosing to stay away. That's the ex. Like, it's the ex for a reason. It's okay to have a good platonic cordial relationship with somebody without, you know, being all over in their space and business just to show that you are over them. I don't think that's the case. I mean, and even if she's not over him, I don't think it's any of our business. You know what I mean? This whole field on social media of this whole circle of Mwizukanji, Kidis, and Yomaps is ignited by us, okay, our comments on Facebook. And I know that each party is really trying to coexist and move on, but it's because of the sentiments, different things that we say on their pages that ignite feelings and ignite certain reactions. But whatever the case, Kidis and Yomaps got married on the 23rd as planned. And all we have to do is just wish them the best. But you know what? Let me give you some clips just in case you didn't see some of the things on social media. These are some of the clips from their wedding.
We're just starting, and then promise we're turning tables, and the party just beginning now. Ladies and gentlemen, please allow me to go for the ladies in the house.
Sunday wana mulungu mwandishi wabenze happy banaenda everywhere banazunguluka konse mamotoka kuwama yenze beautiful mwandishi. But anyway, that is that about Kidist and Yomaps. Congratulations to them. May God bless their union, and we hope that, you know, they'll have more babies and more money. Alrighty, so let's move on to another very interesting story that was, you know, was ignited some few days ago, and it was just blown out of proportion. So Makitu, Slabdi, and Yomaps are scheduled to travel to Australia, and as we know, there's so many sentiments that come around our artists traveling, how we want them to be, you know, incorporated in great collaborations with different artists from different parts of Africa, the world, because that's the only way they'll be able to branch off. And we have seen a lot of artists are doing that. Makitu just recently did a song with AKA, you know, Patarankin has done Slabdi has done a song with Patarankin, just like, you know, doing those features. And we're really hoping that some of these features will help our artists break out, you know, to go on the international market the way the Nigerians are celebrated. And, you know, speaking of celebration, we did see Chela Tukuta airing out his opinions in a way that a lot of people did not deem fit. Okay, so Makitu posted a photo that he's going to be traveling to, you know, flying to Australia with Yomaps and Slabdi. Slabdi did the same. I don't know about Slabdi, but yeah, Yomaps did the same as well. And we saw Chela coming on and said a lot of things like, look, when you go out there, we're really hoping that the people, the Australians, are the ones who are going to see in the crowd, like majority. We should be seeing you filling up stadiums, you know, not really the stadiums, but you know what I mean, like as you can see on the screen. And that comment got a lot of mixed reactions. Dandy Crazy reacted with a video. Towera as well, Towela, I'll never get it right, also reacted. You know, Alice Rollins as well, Mutale Mwanza, like a lot of people now, but for Mutale Mwanza, she took it rather personal. It graduated from being about Makitu and Chela to just her and, you know, Chela. So, but I also saw the other side of the camp that was saying, look, whatever Chela was trying to say, I think it's just the way he said it. It's the way he brought out the message. But, you know, some people are saying, look, probably he's just trying to say, if you're going to go out there, because some people are saying we see a lot of our artists going out there and, you know, they put photos of maybe like a Kamaho, like maybe go hotel, Kuliche, Bazambians, Bangono, you know, and we see those things. So some people are saying, look, maybe it's the way that Chela said it that came out right, but his intention was good. And, you know, he came out and said a lot of things. And it's unfortunate that this just created a field on social media, you know, while we are trying to help our artists break out, you know, and just go international, but we're having these wrangles within ourselves. But anyway, let me know what your thoughts are over what Chela said, you know, to Makitu. I must say, I really liked what Makitu said. His response was so mature. You know, of course, Alice Rollins, as you can see on the screen, had her way of expressing it. And so many sentiments as well, so many comments that came on there as well. And Mutale Mwanza as well had a way, had a rather controversial way of expressing herself as usual. That's Mutale Mwanza anyway, you know. And Kings Malembe as well also reacted to what Chela Tukuta said. And so many videos were going around about this, and so many people were just like on Makitu's side, and some people on Chela's side. So I don't know, let me know what your thoughts are on this particular controversial story that was trending on social media. Do you agree or do you not agree with what Chela said with regards to Zambian musicians when they go in the Kuma diaspora, kwendo such and kwendo start perform? But Chela has been making news, and you know, he also took time to respond to Mutale Mwanza. Mutale Mwanza was saying, look, I'm one of the people who gave Chela a gig, you know, to snap. I'm sure we saw those snaps that were, you know, flying around of Jackie Appiah and some other Nigerian peoples. And Mutale Mwanza saying, look, I'm actually the one that hooked Chela up with this gig. So many things that were being said, and you know, of course, Chela Tukuta as well was responding. It was just, oh my gosh, it was just a mess for a few days. And not was, still is a mess, to be honest. But anyway, like I said earlier, let me know what your thoughts are on our Adamu TV Facebook page, and you know, put your comments on there, and yeah, I'll be able to read it. Remember to let me know where you're watching from as well. Alrighty, so Lily is back in my trending stories. So Lily posted something, is it last night or the other day? She posted, apparently there's a lady in SA who went for business and she died while there. And Lily took it upon herself and posted that she needs our help to come back to Zambia and all these things that happen when someone dies in a foreign country. And the sister, alleged sister, got that and was actually surprised, like, who's this person? Who gave them this information? Because they are trying to make sure that their sister's body comes back to Zambia. And as far as they are concerned, you know, they do not know that Lily, you know, has got this on social media. And I actually got first hand, actually went to the sister's page, and we could see so many sentiments of people saying, look, why are you budging in people's business? It now took you back to that issue of how with Ivanka Bianca, it was just crazy. You know, people said, look, just mind your own business. It's not every single thing that you should involve yourself into. And, you know, like I said earlier, I kind of agree with what some people were saying on Nkania Yachida Kuti. Maybe it's the message. Vanana is not communicate. Maybe most na Lily. Maybe she meant well and maybe was asking people to help us bring the body. But in her post, he has only got na family. But the sister was like, no, but we don't know what's going on. So what is this? But anyway, that's one other interesting trending topic that I had for you tonight. Moving on to Daddy. Bobby is vanilla. Imwe. Chow mechi, sumechi, chow mecha. Ish. Lord. Now, let me tell you. When I saw that video of, what song is that? But I'm talking about Ponda ni Ponde. Hey, that song. When I saw that song and the way they were so, you know, cozy, that girl, I was like, baby, when I hold you, kiss you, then we all love. I was like, this girl, she is looking rather suspicious. And oh my gosh, guess what? Apparently, that was Bobby East's date. And you know what? I like what Bobby East did. You know, a lot of celebrities were posting to my photos of, you know, your moms, congratulations, And then Bobby East posted your moms, Min palasa bofa botabe, even at baby. Yeah, hearts were broken. Alamiti mazina panyi kaimwe. Was upset. But believe or believe. Could Bobby East don't break my heart like this? See, Bobby East. But that girl, me, I was like, But if on the other hand, so when Bobby East, no, what's it? As in Loki. I'm confused. I'm as confused as you are. But anyway, feel up, hashtag. I'll feel up, guys. I'm wondering that how Kashana Kauni beautiful. Naka na chemu ya muvideo na tabaoneka suspicious. Napenda yaona ja photo. Well, whatever the case, if it's trying to remind us to mind our own business, it's working. Bobby, it's working, darling. Eh? Next week, possible na chile yango we should have baby winang. Or ameno baby ati mushumuni manzi mpo. Hearts were broken. We don't know what it's trying to do, but I like it and I'm here for it and I'll keep you updated. Alrighty, so I've spoken too much.